God damn.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is back in the gym, and the energy surrounding his training camp is electric. With his showdown against Lamont Roach right around the corner, all eyes are on Tank as he sharpens his skills, transforms his body, and gears up for one of the most crucial fights of his career. But this camp isn't just business as usual. It's a reflection of change, growth, and the beginning of the end of an era.
Woo! Shit, Tank. Not no financial advice, but I'm telling you, man, put your check on that boy, man. You finna come up, man. I'm telling you. That boy hitting like Mayweather and Pacquiao combined.
Let's dive into what's happening inside Tank's camp, why his upcoming fight is pivotal, and how his future matches could define his legacy as he heads toward retirement. Gervonta Davis's training camp for Lamont Roach has been nothing short of remarkable. The man is locked in, displaying blistering hand speed, unmatched footwork, and power that reminds everyone why he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the game.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
Videos from his camp show Tank looking sharper than ever. But it's not just his skills that have caught everyone's attention. Tank's physical transformation has been a hot topic among fans and analysts alike. His new hairstyle, a dramatic change from his usual look, is more than just a style statement. However, not everything about his camp has been perfect. Reports have surfaced that Tank has been smoking weed during his training, raising questions about whether distractions could interfere with his focus.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of that. That's why I got everybody out of that. Can they see my page again?
You better tighten up.
Can they see my page now?
While his talent and work ethic are undeniable, these concerns add an element of unpredictability to an already high-stakes fight.
Gervonta Tank Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something.
Tank's decision to part ways with his longtime coach, Calvin Ford, and team up with Derek James has turned heads in the boxing world. Calvin and Tank were like family, but now he's got a new coach.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
James, known for his technical expertise and ability to bring out the best in elite fighters, has a reputation for refining champions. He's worked with stars like Errol Spence Jr. and Jermell Charlo, and now he's bringing that expertise to Tank's corner.
At Spence's side is an absolute fixture, his trainer, Derek James. Together for roughly a decade, they've married a cerebral approach, with workouts designed for intensity, to ready Spence for his specialty, winning big-time fights.
When you prepare someone for something of this magnitude, if I miss something, that's something that I missed will come out in the fight, and that'll be something that Crawford can capitalize on. One more round, 3 minutes. I think the closer it gets to the fight, the more serious he becomes. I meditate, because I'm practicing Buddhism. My meditation is that I am everything that he needs me to be.
He's been there since day one. I got to where I'm at because of his vision. It was not only my hard work and determination, but it was his hard work and determination.
This partnership is especially important as Tank prepares for his future bouts. With retirement on the horizon, every fight matters, and having someone like James in his corner could be the key to cementing his legacy.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Lamont Roach is no slouch. The 29-year-old contender has built a reputation as a skilled, disciplined fighter with solid fundamentals and a sharp boxing IQ.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Roach's footwork, timing, and ability to adapt make him a tough opponent for anyone in the division. But while his skills are undeniable, he doesn't have the same star power as Tank.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight?
I think that, you know, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
This fight is about more than just Tank's dominance in the ring. It's about maintaining his position as the face of boxing. Roach might be good, but Tank is a global superstar with a massive following. This fight will be another opportunity for Tank to showcase why he's one of the biggest names in the sport.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
But there's more to it than just the fight itself. Tank has made it clear that 2025 will be his last year in boxing. Fans want to see him take on the best of the best before he hangs up his gloves. And Lamont Roach is not it.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but, you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come at me.
Yeah.
And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquile didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
We all want to see Tank take on mega fights like Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fighter in our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him.
A potential showdown between Tank and Shakur Stevenson is a fight that fans can't stop talking about. Shakur's technical brilliance and defensive mastery would be a fascinating contrast to Tank's raw power and aggressive style.
The fight has got to happen. There's no way the fight don't happen. The best of the best versus the best, and I can't wait for it.
What would happen between you and Gervonta?
I'm going to win, for sure, 100%. I think that a lot of people going to bet the other way, and a lot of people going to lose money, but the people who bet this way going to win money.
It's the classic battle of brains versus brawn, with both fighters having the skills to tip the scales in their favor.
Like if Shakur beats Cordina and Zepeda, I think he beats Tank, and I'm a massive Tank fan. But when that time comes, that will be a mega fight. And I think Tank is struggling for opponents. Like if Rayo doesn't fight him in November and Robert's saying he's not going to be ready, who's he going to fight in November? He needs Shakur. He really does. And listen, we need Tank to make that mega fight. But let's get that fight made next year. But first he's got to come through Joe Cordina.
While Shakur's undefeated record and Olympic pedigree make him a formidable opponent, Tank's training footage suggests that he's more than ready for the challenge. His ability to close the distance, break down opponents, and finish fights with explosive knockouts could give him the edge in a matchup that would undoubtedly be a modern-day classic.
6, 7 more fights and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like, you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Do you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel like
probably pin him on game, probably tell him that. Yeah,
hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, bro.
Then there's Keyshawn Davis, a fighter with massive potential and a growing fan base.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
And guess who's helping train Keyshawn to become the best of the best? Floyd Mayweather. With Floyd Mayweather now in Keyshawn's corner.
Floyd fucked with DB3. Not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first. Then he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain, yo,
You feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, he told me that, I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I can call Floyd right now, he fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga, I'm not gonna lie.
The narrative practically writes itself. Let's Just Tank wasn't too happy about this sudden alliance. Keyshawn represents the new generation, while Tank is the established star looking to defend his throne.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's give him a good ass spanking.
This fight wouldn't just be about skill; it would be about pride, legacy, and the personal rivalries that have been brewing behind the scenes.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. He got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Tank's training camp shows a fighter who's ready to take on all comers. And while Keyshawn's talent is undeniable, Tank's experience and finishing ability might be too much for the young star to handle. For Gervonta Davis, this fight against Lamont Roach isn't just another title defense. It's a chance to remind the world why he's one of the most electrifying fighters of his generation. With his retirement on the horizon, every victory adds to his legacy, while a single loss could overshadow years of dominance. Lamont Roach, on the other hand, is fighting for more than just a win. He's fighting for validation, for the chance to prove that he belongs in the upper echelon of the sport.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm assured.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that.
Beyond Lamont Roach, the boxing world is hungry to see Tank take on the likes of Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. These fights represent not just great matchups, but the kind of legacy-defining battles that could cement Tank's place in boxing history.
He may or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he needs to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, understand his path and gonna go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way out.
But to get there, Tank needs to stay focused. His training with Derek James shows that he's taking his preparation seriously, but the concerns about his off-camp habits can't be ignored. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.